Hey y'all, it's Brady with Rooted Land Management. We're back over at Steele Creek Properties. We're filling up the feeders. We're gonna move some cameras around. Some things are changing over here. These deer have really been destroying this backwoods roasted soybeans. We're actually putting out some the Flame Kiss all roasts, corn, soybeans, and peanuts. We're gonna fill up all these feeders. We're gonna overseed today. The food plots, they really haven't got as much rain as we needed it, just like everybody else in the south, but we're gonna overseed with some big 3+ clover and big 3+ peas. And then, like I said, we're gonna move some cameras around. We're looking at a few other places for them to hang some stands and get them ready for when they get over here and can hunt. So y'all follow us around. We're gonna show y'all some cool things about this place. Soybeans, corn, roasted peanuts. So this is Crave by Backwoods Premium Products. I use it a couple different ways. Right now we're going to use it in a, we're actually spraying around the feeder. It's a strong attractant. They have the persimmon, they have peanut. We're going to put some peanut out in a little bit, and then we also have the sour apple. I think it's sour apple. What I do is I just walk around and I spray the inside of the nozzles or the trough for the deer. It just gives it something to where they feel comfortable going in and sticking their nose in there and eating what they need to eat. Now I spray it all around the feeder just to give them cover up my scent, any scent that I'm leaving. Today it kind of helps because we got a little bit of rain, so it's not gonna hurt as much. But what I also do is I put this in my backpack when I go to the stand, and what we're almost doing is conditioning these deer to where when they smell this, they think fresh food. So if you got a marginal wind or anything like that, you can spray it around your stand, spray it on the steps of your stand, spray it on the tree. And when those deer come in, they get this smell of whatever Crave flavor you have. They're gonna associate that more with fresh food than they're gonna associate it with your scent that you're leaving. So where this stand is positioned out here is we have two different kind of transition areas. We have the bedding area in the pines, and they're transitioning into the sawtooth oaks and then into the food plot. We also have a bedding area on the other side that is transitioning from bedding area to food plot into the sawtooths. And then we got a little bit of a thicker hardwood area that they use, not necessarily for bedding, but they use it a lot for just travel corridor. It's not a very big area, but we're pulling them from a bedding area that's on the other property into this travel corridor. So they're coming out into the sawtooths. They got their oaks, and then we give them the nutrition they need in the food plots as well as what we put in the feeders. What we're doing is we came and planted these back at the end of September, and we were supposed to have a rain come in. We had a little bit of rain, but didn't have enough. The fields are looking a little lighter than we like to have it here. So what we're going to do is we're going to overseed, and we're going to overseed a little bit different than I normally do. We're actually coming back with the wheats, the oats, cereal rye. This blend is big 3. It's big 3+ clover. So this is going to be the clover, and we're actually going to mix it in with the big 3+ peas, and it has Australian winter peas. Australian winter peas is going to be great when they come up. For your late season, it's really going to bring in some good nutrients for when it gets colder here. Give the deer what they need to survive any kind of the weather changes. What we normally do is we usually come in with some turnips and some radishes. The way this year has gone, we're probably not going to do that just because we're kind of getting close to that dormant season, and I don't want to waste any seed for these guys out here. So we're going to just go back, get it nice, green, and thick. But what we're gonna do is probably around February or March, we're gonna come back and do some frost seeding. And frost seeding, we're gonna do it with clover. And we're gonna bring it in when that temperature is changing from going from that really cold to getting back into the warmer climate in the spring. It's actually, we're not gonna do anything, but we're gonna come over here. It's almost gonna be like an overseed. We're gonna put out, like I said, we're gonna put out clover. and that transition in weather is going to loosen up that ground where the seed can go in. When we get our spring showers, it'll put out this clover. It's going to have a nice clover field. It's going to have a lot of protein for those deer that are, for the mamas that are having babies, for the bucks that are growing horns. It's going to have all the nutrients they need to get them through the spring and the summer to get us back ready for the fall next year. What we're doing is the last step of our food plots is we're going to apply this plot boost. What plot boost is a liquid fertilizer. It's going to give it that last boost once it's germinated. What you do is you're going to put this plot boost in. This is I believe it's a 32 ounce bottle. You want to put this on your food plot about 28, 35, somewhere around there days after that your seed is germinated. What we're going to go do is we've already had some of our food plots, they've germinated. We're going to put it on top of the seed that we just overseeded with, and get a nice covering with this water and everything. Hopefully it'll help that seed get down into the ground, and it'll continue to work in the seed that hasn't germinated right now, as well as work on the seed that has germinated. So we're going to put this out. We have a few more acres to do after this, and then hopefully we'll come back here in the next few weeks and have a completely different food plot because of this plot boost. I've been using it for the last 3 years. I love it. I've had unbelievable results. Ultimately, it has saved us about 33% because with the plot boost and their plot start, which is what we did before we planted, which is like it's like a liquid lime. It actually works 3 times faster than your typical lime. We do that when we obviously do the food plots, when we start them, and we're using the whole system this year over here, and hopefully when we come back here in a few weeks, check on everything, fill feeders again, these food plots are going to be nice and healthy, and these deer are going to be getting the nutrients that they need, because this plot boost also brings out all the nutrients of that plant or that crop that we're putting out there for the deer. So we got all the food plots overseeded. We got all the feeders full. Got the deer what they want in the ground and in the feeders. So now with this cold front coming in and the weather actually acting like it's gonna maybe give us some rain, the deer should be getting fat and happy come the month of November, and really open up these opportunities for these people over here at Steele Creek Properties. We're excited. The weather's starting to get right, so hopefully we can get something on a pattern and make something happen. Y'all just hang out with us, and as always, stay rooted.